enough of that. All right, boys and girls. This is Eric back with Madden 12. Can you believe it? All right, so I have to preface this video with something. This is something I don't think I've ever done before, but I just think it's just where I am right now. So look, I did the first few games of Cowboys franchise year 15, and it was one in which I did not control the players on the field. It was a disaster. It was either the Cowboys got the crap beat out of them, or the Cowboys beat the crap out of the other team. It was so one-sided. To top it all off, it was a 6-10 season, so they didn't make the playoffs. It was bad. It was bad. It was terrible. So what I did was that I think I actually made videos of all the games all the way up to the point where they lost enough games to where I thought, okay, they're not going to get in the playoffs, and I was right. So to save all that rigmarole and all the fluff, I just said, let's just do the Super Bowl. Let's just do the Super Bowl, no matter who's in it, even if it's a team I hate. Football hate, not true hate, but football hate. All right, I don't like the Eagles. I do not like the Eagles, but they're a freaking good team. All right, so they made the Super Bowl here in franchise year 15. They're going to go against the Buffalo Bills. 12-4 Buffalo Bills. Yes, so these two teams deserve to be in the Super Bowl. They deserve to be where they are. All right. All right. So let's look at their backstory here. All right. I'm trying to know who cares about that. Okay, yeah, stats hub. All right. Let's do the stats. All right. So let's do the Bills first. AFC East. That's where they're from. All right, so there was really no competition. I mean, look, the Dolphins were in second place, but it was 7-8-1. Jets, Patriots. Yeah. All right, now we go to the NFC East. Eagles, of course, won that. Then there's the Giants. See, yeah, there was no competition. I mean, both teams, let's face it, had it easy. The Cowboys, my team, were bottom feeders along with the Redskins. So there's that. Now let's go to season stats. And let's see. Let's go look at the Bills first. Okay. Oh, wow. Two quarterbacks had significant playing time. Did not realize that. So you got Brandon Pollard, who threw for over 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And he also, what the heck was the kicker in this? Steve Neal? He threw some passes? What? So we got to look out for the kicker, maybe throwing a pass or two in this. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, so and you got Brendan Stewart, who I think is the actual starter here. If he's not hurt, let's see. Is anybody hurt amongst the people who've thrown it? Okay, so he might be the guy from my alma mater, North Texas. So 2,876 yards, 21 touchdowns, 13 picks though. But it does take a team, so there's that. Then you got Andre Abdullah, 1,020 yards, 8 touchdowns. The average ain't so great. It's a 3.9 average. And Jason, what the heck? That's pretty low for a running back. That's extremely low for a running back. Look at the average, 1.7. Come on, man. What's going on there? And then you got the rookie Fowler, and then you got Pollard, who's a quarterback, and yeah, see, so that's understandable for a quarterback. It's not his primary thing to do. All right, now Jordan Buchanan, he had nearly 100 catches, actually 97 for 1,379 yards, 11 touchdowns. He is the main threat. And then you got the tight end Jeremy Darby, 65 catches, 891 yards, 8 touchdowns. All right. And then you got Alex Jackson, 57 catches, 963 yards, and 8 scores. So you got a top three who, if they just had one more game, would have all had at least 1,000 yards. That's amazing. And you got Ryan Stewart chipping in there as well. They got a fullback, Lorenzo McCoy, who's not afraid to catch a pass or two. He's Abdullah. So who's this Peterson cat? Okay. All right, so he's wide out. Right, anyway, blocking, you got Callahan at right guard, 11 pancake blocks, but he's given up 11 sacks. That is not what you want. Let's see, and this guy's giving up 10 sacks. So we're going to see a lot of running from the Bills quarterbacks, is what I imagine. Is that what I'm looking at here? All right, so Eric Washington, middle linebacker, 116 total tackles. Butler right behind him. Wait a minute, they both play middle backer. 111 yards, or tackles, excuse me. This is defense, not offense. So they got Trayvon Cousins. Well, you got several guys with 2 TFLs. How you get through a whole season with just those few TFLs anyway? Trayvon Cousins, 9 sacks coming from his left linebacker spot. And you got Quentin Cobb with 6. And see, Matthew Woods leads with 3 interceptions. Let's see, deflections. It's a tie between Javante Booker and Quentin Cobb. Man, that's impressive, especially for a linebacker. Wow, and then Cousins. These guys deflect a lot of passes for some non-DBs. That's something to look at. All right, Woods has 4 forced fumbles. Dang. You see, Washington has 3. Booker has 3. That's something to look at. Conrad, what is with all these offensive dudes with a lot of fumble recoveries? See, look at that. What? So what? I don't get that. Anyway. Jacob Moore blocked the kick. But he's going to be out, so the Eagles don't have to worry about him. No safeties. 1 defensive touchdown by Booker. Now let's go over to the kicking side of things. You got Steve Neal, 26 of 32. Okay, he had 1 blocked. Made all 46 of his extra point attempts. And has, man, all those kickoffs and not 1 touchback. Interesting. Forrest Woods, stop it. Forrest Woods. That's his name. I did not type that up. Did not make that up. That is auto-generated. All right. Let's see, 43.3 and 37.8. 42 inside the 20, 13 touchbacks. Along with 62. All right. Jason Stewart, if he's running back kicks, then that is going to be a concern. Other than that, there's not much to bite your nails about. Then you got Will Howard. They do have a good punt return squad. They got Howard and have Jackson. Okay. Now let's look at the Eagles. You got Ryan Davis, over 3,200 yards, 20 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's still good, 2-to-1 ratio. And you have Jason Stewart, the rookie, 420 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. All right, so Brian Williams, 1,512 yards. Man, he's had a great season, 14 touchdowns. And then you have Rico Griffin, a rookie from Florida State's a big dude, but he does not give big results. 3.3 yard average, 419 yards, 3 scores. He's an underachiever, is the way I look at it. Now, you got Dwayne Thomas, 88 receptions, 1,147 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then you have Matt Thomas, the tight end, 53 catches, 621 yards, and 1 score. Then you have James Fine, 41 for 472 yards and 5 scores. And then you even have Chad Armstrong, who's 6'5", a rookie from Florida State, 33 catches, 315 yards, 4 touchdowns. Okay, so they have a foursome that is good. They're solid. Blair Stewart, 11 pancakes at his right guard spot. He's given up 5 sacks. Naughty. Brandon Vaughn, 8 pancakes, giving up 5 sacks. But look at Maurice Pouncey. Remember the real guy, Maurice Pouncey, used to be with the Steelers? Well, here, maybe he should retire because he's not keeping people off of the quarterback. He's giving up 6 sacks. He can mow people down, but that is not good. All right, let's go to the defense. All right, Kelvin Johnson, 119 tackles, Strong 113. All right, these two guys are pretty dang solid, always around the ball. Johnson with 7 TFLs. Oh, goodness. Then you have Eric Martin, 12.5 sacks. And then Billy Gallagher, 10 sacks. Sheesh, man. And then when they miss, then you got Evan Barnett, who has 7.5 sacks. Those two have like the lion's share of the quarterback sacks for these guys. 3-way tie for interceptions with 3. John Richardson, Andrew Denman, and Kevin Lewis. All right. Deflections, you got Billy Gallagher. What? Hold up. This guy has 9 pass deflections, and he plays left end. Very rare. Very, very rare. And then Eric Martin has deflected 7. What the what? Okay. Strong safety, cornerback. Okay. All right. Wow. Those guys are doing something special over there. All right, forced fumbles, 4-way tie for first place on that one. This guy, you got Johnson, Richardson, Martin, and Barnett. Fumble recoveries, Pouncey and Davis with 2 fumble recoveries each. That's interesting. Okay, so 1 defensive touchdown by James Bush. Kicking wise, Josh Johnson, well, pretty good year, 31 of 35. However, look at this, 2 field goals blocked. So there's some susceptibility going on there. He's made all 36 of his extra point attempts, at least. And then you got Nick Mitchell, who is the kickoff specialist, who has 4 touchbacks. And he's also the punter, 45.4 and 38.0. 30 inside the 20, 24 touchbacks. Jeez, this guy, he's either hit or miss, isn't he? All right. Kickoff returns are, I'd say above average. Punt returns are good. I'd say that. All right. Now that we have seen that, let's go with the coach stats. Sure. Why not? Right. AFC East. Who is coaching the Bills, Chan Gailey. Really? And as you see, he is the perfect coach. Overall record ain't all that great, but still. Wait a minute. Hold on. Have yet. So this is his first time in the Super Bowl in this Madden 12 edition. Okay, so it's Gailey versus Munchak. That's what I thought. All right. They're both the perfect head coach. Munchak's numbers are a little bit better overall. Let's see, so first time Super Bowl head coaches. This is going to be neat. Oh, I have to mention this. I had to change the threshold. I had to change the speed threshold because it was like all the way down to 0 at first, like last season. This season, I made it 50%. It was suggested by Chat GPT. I think I said it right. I always screw it up. Anyway, but Chat says make it 50%, and I did that. And so it was a little better. All right. Let's see settings. Oh, excuse me. No. Let's use Buffalo's deal. There we go. Only makes sense, right? Right. Okay, so they're gonna dress in their all whites. That actually looks good, to be honest with you. All right. And let's see, Munchak. Was Munchak actually a real coach? I'm not sure. Let's see. Can we just cruise through here real quick and see? He was! All right, so, all right, ding, ding, ding. Let's go to Tennessee. This will be interesting. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right, so they're going to wear the greenies. Let's go. This is going to be, well, I say that all the time, but I really do think this is going to be a good game. Two head coaches who are at the top of their profession, at least at the moment. Let's see who goes home with their first Super Bowl victory. Let's see. I hope this is quick because I want to. Oh, so it's being held in Dallas. Did not know that. Hey. Okay, so the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have not won a Super Bowl in dang lie because, well, consider this is Madden 12. What? Wait. Why is he talking?
The Super Bowl is underway.
Why is he talking? I turned the volume down. That's some bull. You know, whatever. If they're going to be the commentators, then that's fine. I'll shut up. There's Mike Munchak. Here come the Buffalo Bills. Let's go. Playing the Super Bowl in Big D. Well, actually Big A because it's in Arlington. But Big A doesn't quite have the gravitas or whatever, I guess, a Big D operation once in a lifetime. Okay, yeah, you guys met each other before. Why did he do this twice? I don't get it. I forgot to do the injury report. You know what? Whatever. Okay, let's hurry this thing up. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. So Philadelphia's going to get the ball first. They got a really good offense. I think Buffalo's defense is going to have its hands full, like something big time. We're underway. Heck of a kick. All right, so there's Ryan Davis. We saw his numbers earlier. Almost 62% completion percentage. And let's see what he can do here in this Super Bowl. Oh, draw play to Williams. Williams gets a good gain right up the gut. Offense of the Eagles led by Thomas, Loggins, Williams, and another Thomas, Matt Thomas, and Fine. It was a gain of 8, by the way. Ball's on to 28. Fine in motion. Hand off to Williams. Williams off of left tackle. Found some running room there. Up to the 35. Nice 7-yard gain. Establishing the run, it looks like. Boy, nice job there. Kind of bunching them up. Making a nice wall. So Williams can get the first down. Buffalo's defense spread out a little bit. Davis spins around. Ooh, that should have been picked off. Oh, Bills defense led by Saunders, Moore, Graham, Claiborne, and Lewis. So Davis did a little 360 there. Darn near threw a pick six. 2nd down and 10 at the 35. 2 tight ends. Williams up the gut. And it only gets 1 yard thanks to Lewis. Big number 95. I thought he was going to tear through that tackle, but a little too big of a wall there reaching out to him. So we have our first 3rd down situation. 3rd down and 9. Throws Armstrong caught, but 2 yards short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down. We will perhaps see our first punt of the game. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. Let's see how deep he's going to kick it. Mitchell's punt high and deep, but it's caught by Howard, and he does not return it very far, does he? Only up to the 17, and we're going to have Brendan Stewart. 56.4 completion percentage. But I think against these Eagles, he has to do much higher than that. Freeman in motion. Oh, strip sack. Now then it's Abdullah who had to jump on the ball. Boy, Buffalo is blessed to not have that one go the other way. Oh, wow, he never saw him. That's the way you make a statement on defense early. It's a loss of 2. Ball on their own 14-yard line. Out of the broken eye is Abdullah, who is like yanked down in the backfield. Bills offense led by Buchanan, McCoy, Abdullah, Darby, and Jackson. Right now, they're not looking too healthy. 3rd down and 14 at the 13. Their first 3rd down situation. 4 wide. It's a blitz. And Stewart just stood there like a statue and fumbled for the 2nd time. And I believe that was Abdullah who covered this one too. It was Barnett, number 98. Man, just an abject failure to block Barnett. He came crashing in there. So the line of scrimmage is at the 1. And Woods will have to punt out of his own end zone. Here comes Lewis. Across the 50, breaks a tackle and gets up to the Bills' 47-yard line. Man, the Eagles are looking pretty good here. 2 tight ends to the near side. Well, one's going over to the other. Davis back to pass, looking, sacked! I almost called him St. Jude because I saw the S in Jude. But they probably call him St. Jude right now. But he comes in and makes the sack. That's going to put the Eagles in a tough situation. 2nd down and 19. Man, I mean, blew Davis off of his feet. Got to protect the quarterback. No quarterback. You probably won't win. Davis looking throws. That's Thomas. Tackle by Jackson? But Jackson is a wide receiver, is he not? But he's playing on defense. What gives? You know what? Oh, man. Madden 12, man. Madden 12. Anyway, 3rd down and 13 at the Eagles' own 49. Davis throws from the pocket deep, near side. Intercepted by Brandon. And Brandon makes the first turnover of the ball game. Well, let's look at this one again. Put a nice arc on it, but man, being double covered like that, that's a tall task. Wow. All right, so on their own 13, Abdullah runs and stacked up immediately. Eagles defense led by Collins, Lewis, Martin, Williams, and Richardson. And this Buffalo Bills offense is not, I mean, they have done nothing but go backwards. 2nd down and 10 at their own 14. And holding on to the ball too long. I think that's what's going on. Johnson with the sack. Stewart, let's look at this. You got to do something with that. Throw the ball away. Something. Do to Aaron Rodgers. That's one way I can put it. 3rd down and 17 at their own 6. Bills offense has been in a daze. Stewart throws, caught by Stewart. Another Stewart, number 86. But it's going to be 4th down and 8. Another punting situation for the guys in red, white, and blue. Nice route, good throw. It just wasn't enough for the assignment. And so Woods will have to punt from way deep again. Lewis, good return up to the 47. I think the previous time he ran the punt back, it was at the Bills 47, if I remember correctly. I think that's right. Williams on 1st down. Nice run. 2nd down in inches. Well, one thing is consistent so far. It's the running attack of the Eagles. I tell you, Munchak has done a fine job with this club. Up to the 43 of Buffalo. Williams is going to get the ball again. 1st down very easily. And we have an injury, number 53 for the Bills. I don't know who he is. But it's 1st down and 10 at the Buffalo 35-yard line. 4 wide. Davis from the pocket, throws to the far side. Now there's Aaron, who makes, well, let's see if they're going to call it a catch. They say yes. The tiptoe catch before he went out of bounds under his own power. It's a 3-yard gain. As you see there, Davis, 3 of 5, 15 yards. Davis deep in the pocket, throw deep, and it is picked, nearly picked off. It's a deflection. 3rd down and 7 coming up here. And let's take a look at this. That's right in number 33's hands. He just didn't come down with it. And the Eagles do have a, I won't say great, but a good receiving core. Davis sacked. Oh my goodness. Claiborne coming in there to put Davis down on the turf, and it's going to be 4th down. Ooh. Let's look at this. They're coming around that edge. And nobody can handle him. This is, both quarterbacks are getting, they're getting borderline abused here. More Stewart than Davis. Well, this punt just goes way beyond, and it's going to come to the 20. And this is the best field position they've had in the game so far. McCoy in motion. Hand off to Abdullah, and it ain't happening. No gain. He has been shut down because Philadelphia has just owned the line of scrimmage so far. You look at Chan Gailey there. .536 and counting to go in quarter number 1. No score as of yet. Stewart under center, looking back to pass, and he just didn't get the ball away. And this is going to be picked off. Lewis returned back to the 27-yard line. Oh my goodness. This defense. This defense. So far, that's the story of the game. Pitch out on the near side. Williams is blown up. Fumble recovered by Loggins, number 35 of Philadelphia. Goodness. Let's look at this again. Oh, they're not going to show it. You're kidding me. No, we got to see that. We've got to see that because that was one hard friggin' hit. Let's look at this. Now, let's get close. All right. So let's look at this. Pitch out, clean, no problem. But here comes number 57. Cousins just blows him up, smithereened him. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, was that a clean fumble? Was that a clean fumble? Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, yeah, it was clean because he wasn't quite down all the way. And then Loggins was there to pick it up. Goodness. Woo! Second down and 14 on their own. Oh, well, on Buffalo's 31. Davis going deep. And it is caught. Touchdown. That was a heck of a catch. Heck of a throw, too. Somebody's hurt, but we're not privy to it. Whoa. We have got to see that. I don't like how they're just brushing through these awesome plays here. All right, so Davis just launches it, puts some air under it. It was a great pass. Oh, oh my gosh, it was deflected by Booker. And then the concentration was just kept by Thomas. Got 2 feet in. Hey, yeah, that's a touch. Nice stuff. That's why they're in the Super Bowl. They can make plays like that. Kick is up and it's good. So 4:38 left to go in the first quarter. Dwayne Thomas makes the first points of the ball game. 7-0 Philadelphia. That was a sweet play. Now, can Buffalo reciprocate? Jackson brought down quickly at about the 17-yard line. Now let's see if Brandon Stewart and company can shake the disease here. 2 tight ends to the far side. But they're going to run up the gut, and Abdullah only gets a couple, which so far is his longest run. Offensive line just not getting it done. Just getting manhandled almost by this Philadelphia defense. And they're going out on trips left. 2nd down and 8 at their own 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Stewart looking. And he's going to fire deep. Far side. And, ooh. That could have gone either way. It's a beautiful throw. But nobody caught it. Nobody's hands wanted to cooperate. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 at the 19. Shotgun. Stewart looking. Oh, he gets obliterated. And is that Callaghan? Number 60. Offensive lineman jumped on it for the Bills. But it's still going to be 4th down and 17. Wow. That is the 3rd fumble by Stewart already. What's going on? Woods with the punt. Lewis back to receive it. Gets it up to the 50. This defense has got to they just got to take the lead. The offense is fast asleep right now, and there's a flag.
Holding offense.
Oh boy, that's going to be on Matt Thomas, the tight end.
First down.
1st down and 20. On their own 40-yard line. Davis looking, throws to Thomas, and gives him a chance to redeem himself. Made a little catch there. 2nd down and 50 at the 45. Chin Gailey and company have got to cook up something to stop this Eagle team. Up the gut, Williams. 6 yards. And we have another Buffalo Bill guy hurt. That is Claiborne, who has made his impact on this game. He's got to go out. 3rd down and 9. Davis looking, throws, and ooh, that should have been picked off. Oh boy. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 at the Buffalo 49. And I imagine, well, let's just see. Mitchell, yeah, touchback. That ball shot off his foot like a rocket. There was no touch. Two backs in the backfield for Stewart. The throw over the middle to Stewart, to the receiver. 1st down at their 33. Okay, this easily the best they've looked. This found a crease in that zone. Two tight ends to the far side, and they're going to run it right up the gut. There's Abdullah, who gets about 6 yards or so. Call it 7. 2nd down and 3. Let's look at this. Boy, nice job of blocking. Somebody was upended. Like literally taken off of their feet, flipping up and down. It's an upside down world for them. At the 39. Just over a minute left to go in the 1st quarter. Man in motion. Stewart just did get that one away. I started to say fumble, but it wasn't. Maybe he's learning to cope. Because he is not getting a lot of time to throw these passes. 3rd down and 3. Darby in motion. Hand up to Abdullah. Abdullah's got the 1st down. So finally they get something positive on that run in terms of some muscle. Less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Trips right. Brandon looking. Here comes the pressure, and he's down again. Barnett with his second sack. I mean, this offensive line has been a sieve. The Eagles are just finding their way in the backfield with no problem. It just continues to happen. And if Buffalo expects to win this game, they have got to, in capital letters, got to fix it on that line. Eagles up 7-0. So second down and 19 at their own 36. Let's see how the second quarter goes. Oh man, he had to exert maximum effort to get that to Darby. About 4 yards or so on that catch. At their own 40-yard line, they have to get to the Philadelphia 45 for another first down. They throw, and that is over everybody's head. Buchanan was running downfield, but I think he was well covered. Let's look at this throw. There is. He was well covered. So Woods will have to punt again. Taken from inside the 20, and not much further than that. Only to 23. Oh, and Lewis is still down on the ground. Looks like a leg injury. But that's significant because he's a good returner and also a good defensive player. Of course, don't want any injury. Hopefully he'll be okay very, very soon. But let's see if Lewis can come back quickly and get healed. I mean, you want continuity in all aspects of the ball game. Certainly in the special teams. Man in motion, so it's going to be 4 wide. And you're going to try to loft this one over, and Booker makes the pick. Well, let's look at this one. He tried to loft this one to tried to pinpoint it right in the middle of double coverage. It was not the best place to go. But he tried it. He got burned by it. Stewart on first down throws, and it's caught by Buchanan over the middle of the field. And all of a sudden, they're at the Philadelphia 24. Within field goal range. It's amazing what can happen when the quarterback is upright. Can actually advance the ball. Who knew? Anyway. 2 backs in the backfield with Stewart. Oh, play fake, quick throw, and that is caught by Buchanan, and we have a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. And they're an extra point of tying this one up. Okay. And Buchanan fought off the press. Got around that with no problem. No deep help. Stewart saw it, threw it. Made it look easy. His extra point is up and it's good. 7-all. 13:30 left to go in the second half, or second quarter rather. Buchanan with his second catch, and a very important one. Now the Bills are not just mathematically in the ball game, they're mentally in the ball game. There's just something about that first score. You get that first score, you have proof positive that you can get it done against the opposition. Kickoff high. And Richardson says, nope. Just take it to the 20. Let's see if Philadelphia can regain the lead. As Davis hands off to Williams, and Williams behind left guard gets about 4 yards. Philadelphia with a decent running attack. And they do have a guy who over 1,000 yards, but everybody else is kind of way back there. You know what I'm saying? All right, Davis throws, caught by Thomas, get a couple of blocks. Like a wide receiver screen, and it works just fine for the first down. Gets up to the 33-yard line. Let's look at it again. Well, great job of pulling linemen. Got out there in a hurry. Made the blocks they had to do. Nice execution. That is what you want from your offensive line, to be able to do stuff like that. Make plays. Trips right. Draw play to Williams, and Williams is stacked up. Boy, great defensive play by Brandon. Number 22. Or was that 34? Who was it? Anyway, Brandon is the guy who brought him down. Nice bit of awareness. Well, he got over there quick. No gain. And it's going to be second down and 10 at their own 32. Broken eye formation. Loggins. And Williams up to good. He's got the first down. 13 yards. Boy, there was a nice alleyway cut through that defense, was it not? Let's look at this. Oh, man, one guy just it was just mowed down like the grass. Well, that's part of why they're here anyway. Good, strong offensive line. Fine in motion. Williams up the gut, spins, and he's got about 7 yards or so. And he also has pain and agony, because now he has to go out. Second down and 3 at the Bills' 48. Man in motion. Pitch out to Griffin, and Griffin is taken down, no fault of his own, by Bolton, number 54. A 2-yard loss. And he got in there really quick. I don't think anybody got a hand on him. So now it's going to be third down and 5 at their own 49. 4 wide tight. Davis throws to Aaron, and Aaron is immediately taken off of his feet. Gain of about 3 yards. It's going to be fourth down and 2. Now, they're Up near midfield. Let's see if they'll go for it. And they do have the personnel, I think, to be able to do that without a sweat. But they do decide to punt. Mitchell boots it away. And just way too far. Not even close to being a coffin corner kick. All right, so now it's Buffalo's turn. Eagles got a lot of guys up on the line. Buchanan in motion. Pitch out to Abdullah. He's got a couple of good blocks. He's still on his feet, finally brought down. And that's a gain of 14 yards by Abdullah. Wow. So the more that they have given Abdullah the ball and they've run in general, the better the execution has gotten. It was excellent blocking along that far side. That is what they need. Do that consistently, and they will have a great chance of winning this ball game. Stewart, medium drop, floating this one high and deep, and out of Jackson's hands. That was a drop. That hit him. They hit him right there in his hands. Look at this, right there. And it was a perfect pass. I mean, he was double covered, and you could argue that he was triple covered. But Stewart put it right, basically walked it to him, and he just dropped it. Maybe he didn't think that Stewart would get it to him. Trips left, 2nd down and 10. Stewart looking, throws, caught by Buchanan. And that is a gain of 9, 3rd down and 1 at their own 43-yard line. All right, so 3rd down and 1, what do you do? If you're Buffalo, you have been running much better, getting better blocking, I would run it. And a lot of guys on the line for the Eagles expecting a run. And they'll get a pass. Stewart looking, going deep. He says, I'm not scared. Deep and caught. He did it. Woo-hoo. Touchdown, Buffalo. And he's hurt. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Well, let's look at this again. Stewart threw deep to Jackson. Jackson just outfought number 34. And we're not going to get anything more about the injury. Hopefully he's all right. Boy, what a way to redeem yourself. The kick is up and is good. Okay, so it looks like he's up and healthy. 57 yards. Alex Jackson. Huge play for a touchdown. Way to redeem yourself. And it shows that they have faith in number 87. And they could have started maybe going away from, we can't trust him in this one. Well, no, they gave him a chance. And he came through like gangbusters. 14-7 Buffalo to capture their first lead of the ball game. Boy, they have really turned it around, have they not? Williams out of the end zone, across the 15, and he will not get to the 20. They give him credit for the 19. I'm not exactly sure that he got there, but there you go. Shotgun formation. Davis looking to throw, and Thomas makes the catch for about 5 yards or so. Nice job by number 84. It seems like these Eagles have lost a little bit of momentum there. Davis goes over the middle and cannot find Fine, who was open, but just led him too far. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 5 at their own 24. Bills have 3 down linemen. Press coverage is looking like. Fine in motion. They blitz. Armstrong, 1st down. Uh-oh. Is he hurt? Man, a lot of guys getting banged up here, aren't they? Yeah, he's got the 1st down. Come on. Let's be real. 6-yard gain. Yep, injury timeout. Goodness gracious. All right. Close trips right for the Eagles. A lot of guys up there on and near the line for Buffalo. And Thomas with the end around gets brought down. No gain on that play. Well, nice job of not being fooled by that. A little bit of trickeration and got shut down there actually. 2nd down and 4 at their own 30. Halfway through quarter number 2, and there's Griffin, and Griffin runs for about 2 yards. Jude brings him down. 3rd down and 8 at their own 32. Williams is still not out there, so this might be an injury that is far more serious than we thought. Caught by Aaron, and Aaron cannot get to the 1st down. It's his 3rd catch, but it's only for 12 yards. He's been catching short stuff, and again, short of the 1st down. And, it's going to be 4th down. Running time for the Eagles. Mitchell boots this one deep. And just a little too much. Oh, ham sandwich. All right, so Buffalo will set up shop at their own 20-yard line. Stewart in motion. Pitch out to Abdullah. And just back to the line of scrimmage, no more. Eagles all over that. Some Chan Gailey. Less than 6 minutes to go in the 1st half. 14-7 Buffalo. 4 wide. Draw play to Abdullah. And Abdullah gets about 3 yards. Injury timeout. And Eagle is down. Let's see, number 27. I believe that's who that is. Is that Robinson? I think that's Robinson. Anyway, 3rd down and 7. Man, these Eagles on defense getting hurt. That's not good. Stewart. Boy, what a pass to Buchanan. What a catch. That was in tight coverage. Wow. 4th down and 2. Man, look at that. That was... gee. So Woods boots this one away. And, Williams. Well, another Williams. That's 33, not 31. Okay, so Davis is going to be under center. First down and 10 at their own 39. Hand off to Griffin, and Griffin is swung down by Jude. Man, that,
3-yard gain on the play.
man, let's look at this again. Man, he just stood his ground, took him by the shoulder pads, and spun him down like a man amongst boys. It's a strong dude. Very smartly played. 4 wide at their own 42. Davis blitz, hit as he throws, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. 3rd down and 7. Boy, big time defense by the Buffalo Bills. They had everybody coming, it looks like. And it worked. 3rd down and 7. Let's see if, well, they've been throwing the Aaron on 3rd down. Let's see if they continue to do that. Man in motion. Davis feeling the heat, and he's going to be sacked. Claiborne with his 2nd sack. That's a loss of 8. This Buffalo defense getting after Philadelphia. It's going to be 4th down and 15 at their own 34. And Buffalo's going to get this ball in decent field position. Across the 20. It's a fumble. Boy. Ooh, Buffalo nearly lost that. Ball's going to be at their own 24. Wow. Yeah, let's look at this again if they'll show it. They'll show the significant part of this play. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't looked at, really. That looked like he fumbled the ball after he fell to the ground. Well, anyway, Abdullah fighting for, really? They gave him credit for 3 yards. I don't think he got 3. Yikes, let's see. Ooh, I don't know about that. Boy, that's a generous spot, I think. All right, to the 26. A little more than 3 minutes left to go in the half. Buffalo in front by a touchdown. Here comes the hit, and there he goes. Strong with the sack. Big, well, it's not really big, but number 52. Boy, he made a big loop-de-loop around there, didn't he? Took the scenic route, but he got the sack. 3rd down and 13. 2:52 and counting to go in the first half. Trips left. Stewart in shotgun formation. And strip sack. And Philadelphia picks up the ball. That is Dobbs. Big number 98 who cruised in for the touchdown. And this Philadelphia defense just showed up in a big way. They're an extra point away of tying this up. And the kick is up, and it is good. Tie ball game with 2:31 left to go in the second quarter. Dobbs picks up the fumble. Runs it just a scant few yards into the end zone rather for a touchdown. Oh boy. So Buffalo gets another chance. Oh, what a heck of a kick. Well done there. Let Bush Run back this one. Stewart under center, man in motion. First down run by Abdullah, and he's going to be trapped behind the line for a loss of 1. That's Lunia Collins. First time we've gotten to say his name today. It's been one of the more consistent linebackers in the Madden 12 franchise. And if they want to get this play off, they better hurry. 3, 2, 1. All right. 2-minute warning. There's Collins gassing up. And you hear the crowd. They are awake. Stewart throwing deep. Oh! And Stewart, number 86, had a step, maybe a step and a half on the defense, and the ball just sailed over his head. I mean, I don't blame him throwing that pass. Just didn't execute it well. They're able to get guys open and deep. Just gotta do it more consistently. Quick throw, and then it's caught by Stewart. That's what I was just talking about. Breaks the tackle, and there is nobody that's going to catch him. He is off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Oh my goodness. Burn, baby, burn. Is that the same guy who got burnt on the other one? I can't remember. Oh boy. A long one to Johnson and now to Stewart. And the Bills are looking rather strong right now. It's amazing. They are resilient. The kick is up and it's good. Look at Brendan Stewart's numbers. 3 touchdowns already. Over 200 yards. And that's pretty darn good, especially after a slow start where it just seemed like nothing was going Buffalo's way. And even when they were causing turnovers, the offense still seemed to sputter a little bit. But now they are making big plays. There's a huge plays. Across the 20 up to the 23 on the kickoff return by Williams. Let's see if we can see number 31, Williams. And he is not out there yet. Boy, that must have been really bad. Davis going deep on first down. And, oh. I guess they were doing a Hail Mary. That's what it kind of looked like. Everybody was bunched up. I mean, look at there were 3, maybe 4 Philadelphia Eagle receivers down there, and not a one of them caught the ball. Oh, second down and 10. Neither quarterback has been shy about throwing the ball deep. And the throw to Aaron. He's got the first down. 16 yards to Aaron. Empty backfield. Davis throws. It's picked up by Jude. And Jude makes the interception Buffalo has the ball in great field position. Let's look at this again. Wow, just threw it right to him. Wow. I don't know what he saw, but I'm sure he wanted to take it back. Stewart on first down, standing tall in the pocket, throws to. Tried to get it to McMillan. He nearly got it to a Philadelphia Eagle. It wasn't pressure, just didn't throw it in a good spot. Maybe if he had thrown it a little behind McMillan, it would have come out a little bit better. We had a better chance to catch it. Trips right, second down and 10. Stewart looking, throws to Peterson, and Peterson makes the grab. It's a gain of about 5 yards up to the 36. Timeout called by Buffalo. Sorry, I was doing that something, but well, Buffalo can look terrible 1 second and look like an all-world team the next. Amazing. Third down and 5. Freeman in motion. Handoff to Dula, and he is met. In fact, he'll lose a yard. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Let's see what the Eagles, or rather the Bills, will decide to do. If they attempt a field goal, it's going to be a 55-yarder. I'm not sure if he can make this, but we'll see. Let him swing the leg and let time reveal. Oh, they'll snap it at about 2 seconds or so. 3, 2, there we go. The kick is up and good! Wow. Respect from 55 yards out. Buffalo now has a 24-14 lead thanks to Neal. Whoa. There's Denman. And nope. Oh, now Denman is hurt. Shaking my head. All these injuries, primarily to Philadelphia. Hand off to Griffin. Griffin bowls his way for about 8. 2, 1, and that is the end of the first half. With Buffalo in the lead, 24-14, but do not count out the Eagles. We have a whole half of football to go. Anything can happen, and it usually does. Where have I heard that before? Oh, yeah, the Mickey Mouse Club. Years and years ago. I won't tell you just how long ago, but long enough. There's Brandon Stewart. All right, let's get the second half going. $30 more minutes to determine who is the best team in the franchise Madden 12 NFL. Let's go. Oh, boy. And Buffalo will get the ball first. Things are looking up the Bills' way right now. Most definitely. Oh, what a kick. Howard will down it. Out to the 20, it will go. You have to respect Buffalo's resiliency. 4 wide, first down. Abdullah, forget about it. Man, Gallagher nearly took the handoff. He was back there so quickly. Had another friend with him. All told, a loss of 4 yards. Let's see who's down there with him. Oh, Martin, Eric Martin. Second down and 14 at their own 16. Wouldn't be surprised if they throw a long pass, long bomber to wideouts. Oh, it's going to be a quick two. Well, they won't be able to throw anything there. And Barnett, look at that. 4 sacks. I don't know what the Super Bowl record is, but if he's hadn't broken it, he's getting close. Third down and 18 on their own 12. This is much like the beginning of the game. Trips left. Stewart looking, throws, and is it caught inbounds? Let's see. What do the refs say? No, they say he did not catch it inbounds. And it is going to be 4th down and 18. So Forrest Woods will punt this one away, standing in his own end zone. Richardson at about the 41. Gets about a 10-yard return out of it. The Eagles getting banged up. Losing guys via injury. And Griffin is at the halfback spot. Williams not back yet. Griffin gets about 6 yards right up the middle. Second down and 4. If you're the Eagles, I don't think you panic. You just establish what you want to establish. Get things right on defense. Oh, nearly picked. Wow. Double covered, nearly triple. Third down and 4 coming up. Goodness gracious. Third down and 4 at the Buffalo 43. Trips left. A lot of guys up on the line for the Buffalo Bills. Davis looking, throws, and oh my gosh. Oh, baby. If number 23 tried to intercept the ball instead of bat it away, I think he'd still be running right now. It's Gray who had a chance at a pick 6. And that would have really demoralized the Eagles, I think. Mitchell punts this one high, but too deep. It's punting, it's punting, it's punting. In the sim, it could do it, but slow sim, it won't do it. Stewart, deep throw, out of bounds. And it's going to be second down and 10. just a that's just a pass. Not a good one. And they line up in the eye. Abdullah getting a little bit of blocking. He gets 4 yards and hit hard by Hayes. He registers his first tackle of the game. Let's look at this again. And then bam. Some good solid hitting there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 3rd down and 6 at the 24. Out of the shotgun. Hand off to Abdullah. Jumps over an Eagle. Broke a couple of tackles, but all told, he is a yard short of the first down. What a good determined run. Just, yeah, nice athleticism. It just was too short. Woods with the punt. Williams. Hit. Oh boy, you gotta be. Another Eagle gets up. He's holding his side, I guess. What gives? This is almost all one-sided with these injuries. What is going on there in Eagle Land? Doesn't seem like that hard of a hit. I guess we'll never know. Twelve formation. Handoff. Well, oh, he took it to the far side. Got 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Cousins, or rather, Griffin, trying to use his vision. Trying to get more yardage to the outside. Got it up to the 31. High formation. Hand off to Griffin, and Griffin still going, and finally brought down at the 44. 13 yards later, he's got the first down. Boy, nice job by the interior line. At their own 44, Davis throws on first down, caught by Aaron. 4-yard gain, and Davis has exactly 100 yards passing. Up to their own 48. Under center this time. 3 wide. Play fake. Quick throw to Thomas, and Thomas is blasted for a 3-yard loss. Well, so Davis is back to under 100 yards passing. So it's 3rd down and 9 at their own 45. Guessing that was an attempt at a wide receiver screen pass. I don't know. Davis sacked. Oh, and Davis is going to be out for at least a play, I would think, unless he heals up during the Buffalo possession. Uh-oh. Big punt. And, out of bounds at the 23. Well, at least he did try to get a coffin corner kick. He tried. So with 9:11 left to go in the third quarter, it is 24-14. Buffalo. Handoff to Abdullah. Abdullah fights for 3 yards. Collins with his second tackle. See how it comes here. Fought off the fullback's block and made it happen. Ball at their own 27. Second down. Trips left. Hand off to Abdullah. Spins. First down. 9 yards. First down. Boy, nice job there by Abdullah. Spun out of that tackle. I like how he used some of his abilities to make some of that yardage. Stewart under center. Hand up to Abdullah. Kind of ran into his own guy, but probably helped him. Probably gave them a little bit of time to establish their block. So it's going to be second down and 5 at their own 41. Philadelphia looking like they're bunching up at the line, expecting pass or short pass rather, or a run. And they do get it. No gain officially for Abdullah. Third down and 5. Eagles are all over that. Abdullah, I'm sure not happy with that, but they had to deal with it. As far as receiving, things have been a little quiet on the wide receiver front. Well, let's see. As of late anyway. And it still remains to be quiet. Double covered. And he just threw it over everybody's head. Fourth down. So Forrest Woods, what a name. Come on to punt this one away. Yeah. Another touchback. What else is new? First down and 10. Trips left. Wait a minute, they have a Stewart too? Incomplete. So Davis is still out. So this is a significant injury. Oh, brother. Man, they were having problems with Davis in there. Now you're going to have Stewart to come in. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? Maybe he'll be like, what was that guy? Chris Foles way back years ago for the Eagles. Came in, was a hero. Stewart looking, sacked! Claiborne with his 4th sack. Can't say there's not any defense in this game, huh? I mean, you got 2 guys who have 4 sacks apiece. That's just nutso. It's insane. Great performances. Third down and 18 at their own 12. Stewart throws and out of bounds. I didn't want to call it right off the bat, but the angle at which he threw it looked as though he was going to throw it out of bounds, and I was correct. Fourth down and 18. Oh boy. It's looking a little dim for Philly. Long snap count. Mitchell puts his foot into it. Across the 40, 45, and muscles his way close to the 50. It's Howard. I heard some people say Howard. Less than 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still 24-14 Buffalo. Hand up to Abdullah. And he'll get a yard. Gallagher with the tackle.
1 yard gain on the play.
At the 50. Okay. So our Buffalo, I continue to run the ball. First and second down. For the most part. Shotgun formation. Stewart throws and ooh. Wrong color jersey, man. It's going to be third down. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe somebody was supposed to be at that spot. Just doing a spot pass. It didn't work out. Third down and 9. Two backs in the backfield with him. Better throw it. We just did get that away. McCoy makes a catch. All for 1 yard. And he's upset about it too. Couldn't get out of the tackle of Favors, number 37. And it's going to be fourth down. Good tackle by Favors. I mean, did what he's supposed to do. Woods punches from high and deep. Too deep, of course. Out to the 20. Now let's see. Who is that? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, Stewart's in there. The give to Griffin. Griffin. That's a good run there. 14 yards for, almost said Peter Griffin. But Griffin runs around left end for 14 yards. Ran over a guy. Sheesh, man. Some nice blocking along that side and allowed him to use his speed and strength. I formation. Stewart still in at quarterback. Handoff to Griffin right up the gut. Ooh, good blocking there. 5 yards. So Griffin has 51 yards on 9 carries. He's doing a good job. That guy like Pouncey and who's number 77? Trying to knock somebody's knees out. Hey, the NFL doesn't want that. Hey. Bad. All right, second down and 5. Pitch out to the near side. Griffin gets to the 40 and no more. And number 93 is hurt for Buffalo. So Buffalo Bills players finally hurt. Although they've had their share. But it's not like Philly. Third down and 3 at the 40. Their own 40. pitch out to Griffin. Griffin breaks 2 tackles, and all told, it's -1. Woods there on the tackle. He tried. I mean, that is awful. That's an awful lot to deal with. Just too many guys. Just simply too many guys there. So 4th down and 4. Mitchell with the punt. Howard immediately brought down, and now he has to put his name on the mass unit list. Like he's holding his left shoulder, and now he's got his arms almost folded. What gives? Well, tell you the medical units for these 2 teams have definitely been busy. I'll tell you that. Man, come on! Why are we seeing this anyway? So there's Stewart, number 14, the backup. Trying to hold things together. Abdullah on 1st down. Nice run. 5 yards. Now, problem is that as of late, they just haven't had consistency. Philly is kind of, to a degree, maybe figured them out. 4 wide. Stewart looking, throws, caught by McMillan. Boy, that was a heck of a pass, heck of a catch. 6-yard gain up to the 30-yard line. Let's look at this again. Boy, nice accuracy. Nice accuracy by Brandon Stewart. All right, reset the downs. High formation. Hand up to Abdullah. And Abdullah is met with force by Johnson. Boy, he said, you will not get any more than 2 yards. No, sir. 2nd down and 8. A little more than a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Oh, great blocking. Peterson near the 50, up to about the 48. And you see Stewart's numbers. He's cooled off a little. Well, cooled off a lot this quarter, but overall, doing pretty good. And I don't know why. Is it Thomas, number 86 for the Eagles? Shouldn't be playing defensive back. He's just asking for it. Abdullah for 10 yards. Well. You see Thomas getting up off the ground. Well, I've researched why they do this, meaning why they put wide receivers as defensive backs in Madden 12, because I think the fatigue factor is a little shoddy. Man, 11 yards there as the 3rd quarter ends. So it remains 24-14. Bills over the Eagles. Philadelphia has got to be sweating right now because they were looking great at first. And then Buffalo just got confidence. And now they're in the lead by 10. Hand off to Stewart. Runs over a guy. And he gets a couple of yards out of it. But that's what Madden 12 does. I mean, there's weird characteristics to every edition of Madden, from what I understand. And this is one of them for this game. The DBs just, they get gassed. And the next best step is to put wide receivers there. As Abdullah, man, he's coming alive again. 10 more yards to the 19-yard line in the red zone. Now, can he keep this up? That's the issue. Trips left tight. McCoy in motion. Hand off to Abdullah. Abdullah runs it inside for 2 yards. Hey, see, somebody got hurt. Don't know. Second down and 8. Shotgun formation 3 wide. Blitz. Throw. Caught by number 86, Stewart. 4 catches, 114 yards for this guy. Whoa. Man. He's made some impactful plays. Let's see who might get the touchdown here. Let's put it like that. Man in motion. Shotgun formation for Stewart. Looking. Sacked. Gallagher was sack number 2 on the day. So that's going to put Buffalo back at the 14-yard line. Man, just outfought the guy in front of him. Second down and goal. Buffalo's operating from a position of strength here. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Draw play to Abdullah, and he is smacked. It's a loss of 1. Injury timeout, though. It was an Eagle, possibly a linebacker. Third down and goal. It's a blitz. Just did get that one away and is batted down by Favors in the end zone. 4th down. Whoa. Now let's consider this with all these injuries with the Eagles, particularly on defense. Well, offense too, for that matter. Buffalo hasn't just outright run away with it, although their lead increases by 3 with this one. Thanks to Neal. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. These guys continue to fight. See Stewart there. It's Abdullah. And shoot, I forgot who number 84 is. Oops. Well, now the Eagles find themselves down by almost 2 scores. They have got to do something, I would think, on this drive. Ooh, as Richardson gets it up to the 22. Oh, everybody got up. No injuries. Yay! Too tight to the left. Fine in motion. Stewart is still out there. And it's Williams. Williams! 16 yards. So Big Boy is back in there, and he is making plays already. Nice job of blocking by guys like Elmore. At the 38, broken eye formation, Loggins in motion. Handoff to Williams. Williams for about 5. He's got 82 yards in the game so far. Empty backfield this time. Stewart looking, throws. Caught by Thomas, first down after being blasted off of his feet. Thomas, 5 catches, only 23 yards. Whole bunch of short stuff. Little twist move there. So that's going to put the ball officially at the 50. Eagles are moving. Williams brought down quickly.
Number 31, the ball carrier.
Gain of 2, maybe 3. Stewart looking. Great blocking. Throws deep and cannot find Williams. Oh. There was 2 Eagles in the same area. Stewart and I don't know who else. Let's see. Look at this replay. Whoever number 84 is. Wow. If either one of those guys caught the ball, probably would have gone all the way. 3rd down and 8. Man in motion. Stewart looking, pressure, throws, knocked away. Oh, you know, it's Butler who knocked that ball away from Johnson. Look at it again. Stewart was, he did a 360. Let's see this again. Nope. Wow. Well, they did not score on that drive. They will punt. And as usual. Ridiculous. It's frustrating more than anything. So NFL punters, they punt better than that, I would think. So in 12 formation, man in motion. Stewart throws to the near side and over number 82's head, like way over his head. Like, what are you trying to do? Yeah, trying to provide a souvenir for somebody. 2nd down and 10 at their own 20. 11:09 left to go in the ball game. Can Philadelphia make a comeback? Play fake, looking, throws back over the middle, and he's got number 86, Stewart. 5 catches, 124 yards for that young man. Boy, what a nice game for him. Win or lose. Nice throw by Stewart. Oh, and a little gutsy, might I add. And rolling out to the right, throwing back to the middle. Pitch out. Why did Abdullah try to break it back inside? That's his fault. As Barnett makes his 10th tackle. Why? It made no sense. I mean, the blocking was enough for him to get the first down. Just didn't trust his guys, I guess. Bing! Oh. Caught at the 31. Tackled at the 31. Wow. Could Buffalo win their first Super Bowl? Quick throw to Griffin, and Griffin had to fight to get 1 yard, and looks like number 53 for Buffalo is hurt. So they're weakened at that area. Second down and 9. 4 wide. Blitz. Stewart scrambling, throws it. Hey, well, I'm not so sure that wasn't intentional grounding. But they almost never call that in Madden 12, so we won't beat a dead horse. Third down and 9 at their own 32. 4 wide. They got to get this. Blitz, throw, caught. I think that's a first down, and it is. Catch number 6 for Aaron. They gave him room, and they paid for it. But they have got to hurry. They have to if they plan to win. Empty backfield. Stewart throws. Caught, but incomplete. Looked for a nanosecond like he caught it, and then he got blasted. So he didn't. Look at this again. Bam. Boy, number 59 meant that. It's a solid hit. Under center. Man in motion. The throw picked up by Sparks. Oh! Down to the 26. And the Bills make another big play. Another turnover. Let's look at this again. Buffalo sent forward. It was starting to get pressure. And Sparks just jumped right in front of it. Too tight to the right. Well, not anymore. Man in motion. Short drop, quick throw, and it is caught by Buchanan along the near sideline. And that's going to be what? It's going to be a 4-yard gain. Stewart, 270 yards passing. 3 scores. Buffalo could really close things out, I think, if they score a touchdown on this drive. Incomplete. Oh, just too far. Just let them too far. Yeah, just let Stewart too far. Let 86 Stewart too far. Third down and 6. Tight, or rather 3 to the right. The throw, oh, nice throw. And Stewart leans forward and just puts his shoulders down for another first down. Wow. It's the Stewart collection. Or I should say connection. It's not like it's a collection of perfumes or anything, right? At the 13. Eagles are in huge trouble. especially if they score a touchdown here. Abdullah runs into a triumvirate of Eagles. Collins there in the mix. Gailey, Coach Gailey there. If this score holds up, he would have won his first Super Bowl. Man in motion. Handoff to Abdullah. And he is in for the touchdown. Buffalo. That might be it. I don't know if Philadelphia is going to be able to surmount that lead. Oh, boy. I mean, there was an alleyway right up the middle. Golly. And they're going to try to stretch this one out. The two-pointer. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, let's see. Let's look at this again. Oh, you can't run it back. Oh, my gosh. Philadelphia recovered that. And they, oh, wow. Was that a rule back in when this came out? Really? Anyway, 33-14. Unbelievable. I thought you could run those back for 2 points or something. Let me check something out. Hold on. Thomas, 15, 20, leapt over some people and got to a 24.
Number 86 on the return.
In NFL year 2011-2012 football season, did you pick up a fumble? I hate when this does that. Anyway, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to find out from Google. During the 2011-2012 season in the NFL, can you pick up a fumble and run it back on a two-pointer? All right, so if the defense recovered a fumble or intercepted the ball during a two-point conversion, they could not run it back for points. Oh, wow. Well, when did it change? What? Okay. Well, rules are rules. First down and 10 at their own 36. Pass to Johnson, complete for about 3 yards. Stewart's 5 of 12, only 31 yards. Sacked. How does that happen when you only rush 3? Really? Really? Big number 95, Lewis, came in there and just embarrassed the Eagles all the more. Man, I'm not an Eagle fan, and I'm kind of mad at that. You got all those linemen against their 3 guys, and one of them squirts through to make a sack. Damn. Third down and 14 at their own 32. Stewart throws it out of bounds. Everything's 4 down territory right now. They better not punt. They had better not punt. No, they're at their own 32, but they're going to punt. Oh, my word. Oh, boy. Really? They feel like their defense is strong enough at this point to do that? All right, so at their own 27, that is where Buffalo is going to set up shop. .536 left to go in the ball game. Buffalo is up by 19. Stewart spins around, throws, incomplete. Well, these quarterbacks like to do 180s. Spinnerooskies. What's up with that? Anyway. Wow. There is not enough time for Philadelphia to come back from this. Sack. Martin with his first sack. Let's look at this again. And that was on a play fake. That did not halt him one iota. So now the ball is going to be spotted at their own 21. 3rd down and 16. As long as they don't do anything dumb, it's going to be all right. Abdullah for 10 to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's got 112 yards. So he can say he ran for over 100 yards in the Super Bowl. 4th down and 10. All right, get the punting unit out there. Thank you very much. Woods with a high, deep punt. Hughes with some blockers. Across the 40. Okay. Wow, I thought he was going to run it for further than 11 yards. Anyway. See if the Eagles can score. They need to score a lot. Let's just be honest. And they're going to run for no gain. Head scratcher. Stewart throws. Caught by Carter. Inside the 30 up to the 27. That's his first catch. And there's a big one, 32 yards. Yeah, they worry about the wide receivers. They're forgetting about old big number 90 or 87, Carter. 1st down and 10. 2 tight ends to the near side. Stewart throws to the other side. Ooh, Buchanan playing defense. Nearly had a pick 6. Look at that. Oh, boy. And he would have made history with that one. He would have made heck of history. 2nd down and 10 at the Buffalo 27-yard line. Shotgun formation. Stewart throws and tipped away. Trying to get a huge play deep downfield. It was not going to happen. 3rd down and 10. 2 backs in the backfield with Stewart. The throw is caught by Thomas at the 10. Eagles still alive. Stewart back to throw again, and he's wide open for the touchdown. Thomas with the grab. Touchdown. You need a ref to call that. Come on, that was so obvious. Nice job by Stewart hanging in there. Nice job by Thomas getting open. And I would assume they were going to go for 2. It behooves them to do that. And they're going for 1. Unbelievable. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Anyway, 33-21. Dwayne Thomas. Yeah, that's his second touchdown in the ball game. Off of 4 catches. Over 60 yards. Now, will they attempt an onside kick? That's the next question. And if so, the Bills need to be ready. Yep. They will do an onside kick. And it goes to Fowler. And Fowler advances it a little bit. Great field position at the Eagle 44, as you see both head coaches looking pensively on. Hand off to Abdullah. First down. 12 yards. And I don't know who number 28 for Philadelphia is, but now he's hurt. Wow. Hand off to Abdullah. More yardage. Gets 5 yards there. He's not quite up to the 4.0 average. But he's close. Less than 3 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. 2 tight ends set. Long snap count. Abdullah for about, 1 yard. I don't think he's going to get that 4.0 average. 3rd down and 4. And 2-minute warning is coming up. See, told you. 2 minutes away from lifting the Lombardi Trophy for the Buffalo Bills. Buchanan in motion. Stewart looking. Throws. Caught by Buchanan. Breaks away. He's inside the 20. Gained of about 10 yards or so. Well, it's been a long time coming for the Bills. You just think about those 4 straight Super Bowls they were in and just could not break through. Abdullah up the gut. For about 6 yards this time to the 11. Timeout by Philadelphia, 1 left. And if you're the Eagles, you're just hoping against hope. As I heard my dad say one day, that maybe there'll be a fumble, recover it, and run it back. That could happen. Lining up in the eye, so I guess they're going to run an actual play. Man in motion. Handoff to McCoy. And did he get did he get there? No, they say he's at the 1. Timeout call. No more timeouts. That looked to me like a touchdown. They just don't want to get a fullback song. Madden 12 is anti-fullback. Oh, that would have been great. I guess there's still a chance. They can give it to him right here. Oh, they're going to take a knee at the 1. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Buffalo. Sometimes you just have to be healthier than the other guys. You know, but what can you do? That's the X factor. You just don't know if your guys are will get hit with the injury bug. You just never know. Oh, they're gonna run it. Ooh. Okay. Changana said, "Hey man, we don't mind scoring maybe a few more points. I mean, we're at the 1 or the 2-yard line. Why not? It's expected, is it not? I don't know if it is expected, but you know." You're gonna wind this on down to 2 seconds again and hike it, kneel it, and start doing backflips. Ooh, we had to see that twice, really. 3 times. Come on. Oh, the replay system is truly broken. No. They're not gonna. Really? They kicked a field goal. Well, yeah. I guess it's kind of poetic justice.
It's over. The ultimate
Wow.
NFL victory is all theirs. They are Super Bowl champions. What an incredible effort to cap an incredible season. All year long, they believed in themselves, and each victory not only defied doubters, it exhilarated their fans, and now no one can question their success as they've risen all the way to the top to be the bearers of the Lombardi Trophy. Pop the champagne and ready the parade. This team is going home as the cream of the entire NFL crop, standing tall as number 1.
Adrian Claiborne?
What a moment for every single one
I
of these
disagree
men
with
who
that.
dreamed from the very first time they put on a helmet.
I mean,
what
played
it would
great.
be like to live this moment. The sound of the
you know,
final
well,
whistle, a declaration
it's
of
not like I
victory,
can fix that.
while fireworks bellow high in the night sky around them. This moment, witnessed by the
Maybe it's
when
Buchanan.
they can truly call themselves
No, or
Super Bowl
no.
champions. This game's
The wide
big
receiver,
plays and
Stewart.
magical moments are now part of NFL lore, to be replayed over and over again. A highlight reel of charged memories that show that this team,
Yeah,
is
that
capable
guy,
of taking hold
he should
of
be
this
MVP.
moment, capable of becoming
Come on.
historic. And on the other sideline, the creep of doubt and second guessing brought on by heartbreak, that they came within one win of immortality, only to see the stars had written a different script, one in which their daydreams of victory were dashed. What a feeling for these players, an ongoing sense of accomplishment they'll carry with them their entire lives, and a victory this community can forever cherish. It's a win that has eluded so many superstars who have tried, and these men now know it is a gift to rise to the top, to exist even for a second at such a rare height. A bond has been formed that can never be broken, and the spoils are immeasurable.
That is. The Bills. They finally broke on through to the other side. Nice job, guys. Well done. Well done, I say. There you go. There's the team stats. 146 rushing yards. The Eagles had 137. Wow, first down's almost identical. But turnovers, man. 4 turnovers by the Eagles. Only 2 by Buffalo. Penalty. Almost no penalties. I'm appreciative of that. 1 penalty. Yes. All right, let's look at the Eagles. Ryan Davis, 13 to 24, 97 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. And his backup, Jason Stewart, oh, he's a rookie, 8 of 18, 90 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. All right, rushing. Brian Williams, 84 yards on 14 carries. Griffith, 53 yards on 13. And then DeJuan Aaron, 7 catches for 50 yards. It's not a lot of yards. That's the only problem. Thomas, 5 for 23. Man, it's even worse. Dwayne Thomas, 4 for 63, 2 touchdowns. And, man, what is it with the stewards? This is the 3rd steward I've seen in this game. Come on. Anyway, he had the worst game of all the linemen, it looks like. Jeez. All right. Evan Barnett, 13 tackles. 7 TFLs. Wow. 4 sacks. Gallagher had 2. Martin, Johnson, Strong, and let's see, Williams, yeah. Each had 1. Lewis made a pick. Richardson with 2 PDFs. Barnett with 2 forced fumbles. Wow. Dodds with. Oh yeah, that's right. Dodge ran that in for 6. No blocks, no safeties. But Dodge did have that 1 touchdown. Okay, so. Let's see. No, not even a field goal attempt by Josh Johnson, but man, all of his extra point attempts. Hey, you can only eat what's on the plate, right? Nick Mitchell, 46.4 and 34.5. 2 inside. So is that what they're counting is inside the 20? If the guy catches the ball inside the 20? Is that what it is? And it's not coffin corner? Okay. Whatever. 6 touchbacks. That's not exactly a good game, buddy. Not exactly good stuff. Kickoff returns were meh. Punt returns were meh. All right, let's look at the Bills. Brandon Stewart, 18 of 33, 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. All right, so Andre Abdullah, 137 yards on 36 carries and 1 touchdown. Ryan Stewart had a nice game. 6 catches, 132 yards and a touchdown. So did Buchanan, 6 catches for 67 yards and a score. Let's see, Alex Jackson only caught 1 pass, but it was a 57-yard score. All right, and bad game. Well, he actually jumped on a fumble. So that was good. But other than that, his day blew, I think. Wow. 4 guys had 9 tackles? Really? Bolton, Booker, Cousins, and Sparks. And Claiborne with 4 TFLs and 4 sacks. All right, Lewis and Jude had 1 each. What is Jude? Okay, Jude is a righty. Man, he made a pick too. Dang. So Booker, Brandon, Sparks, and Jude all with INTs. Woods and Gray with 2 PDFs apiece. 1 forced fumble by Cousins. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. And you have Steve Neal, 3 field goals. I mean, a perfect day for him. 3 extra points. Great day. Forrest Woods 46.7 and 37.6. None inside the 20. 2 touchbacks. Well, kickoff returns were crap. Punt returns were crap. But guess what? They get to hold the Lombardi. They do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So there you have it. It's my Super Bowl 15. The season is over. Advance to the front office mode off season? No, not yet. Because I want to see if I can retool the Cowboys. Let's see. Try to get back to the screen here. Okay, so wow. There you go. Bills fans, Eagles fans, please comment. At least this time you didn't have to watch my Cowboys. Although it was originally the plan to do so. 6-10 would not get you into the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl. So these guys did what it took, and the Bills reign supreme now. And it is, well, quite frankly, time to rebuild. Time to rebuild and become, I started to say competent, but competitive. That's what I meant. So there you go. So enjoy that from me to you. God bless. And let's show love. Why? Because that's what we're supposed to do. And you will be blessed. Adios.